We are here to do, it's bouncing, it's on a tripod. We are here to do your read for mid-September now. This is a bit of a juicy read. Okay, I've pulled the cards, so let's tune into it. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium, and I pulled the cards for both sides. I pulled a crystal and a chakra card. Now, it does make sense, I'll say that. Now, the crystal that you have is malachite. And I'll explain what it links to. I recognize receptive patterns and choose love, compassion, and kindness. Your desires, upright. Okay, no longer in fair-based frequency. Be careful, with your appetite, your food. If it's it does make sense, because with the Mars energy, you will find that chakra, if it's underactive or overactive, you will find with the Mars energy coming through, you're going to be go, go, go. Now, it is good if it's actually utilized onto creative projects and situations. Now, both energies at the moment, both you, your counterpart, be it together or not, the energy of your romantic relationships, you're focusing your passion. Now, let's get into it, okay? On your side, it's funny because you are a 7 energy collectively. Regardless, the energy of what's coming through, you are the 7th house placement. So you're moving towards your heart's desires. You're moving to the beat of your heart. You're in alignment for this spiritual union, for this match made in heaven, so to speak. Many of you are more looking at all the sacrifices you made in order to make certain marriages, contracts, partnerships connect. So you're very focused on that. You're looking at the sacrifices that you've made to do certain things, but you're also looking at what you directly need to let go of. You're surrendering and accepting. So, if you are having blockages, although the green's here, when it does come to health and connections, I do feel many of you are very focused on it at the moment. Let's look. I do feel you'll be more direct by the 13th. Lots of conversations linking to where you want to go, where you want to be in life, how you want things to look. I do feel that these subjects are going to come up. You can either be talking to your friends, your groups, your pairs, your direct romantic interest, but you're sending it out to the ethers and it's actually coming back to you, and you will find some of these things you've actually anticipated are going to start moving by the 13th onwards if they haven't started already. Now, you do have Mars in Aries. You've got Venus in your romantic sector at the moment. So either on your side of the fence or theirs, you could be ushering a lot of passion. Now, that passion energy might be coming to you external when you're very physically focused on marriages, contracts, partnerships. Let me place it that way. But I do feel you're using a lot of energy at the moment. It can be mentally, it can be energetically, you might be getting downloads, but I'm feeling you're just very focused on the bigger picture. Now, if you've been going off your food or you've been going on to eating heavier food, it does make sense. Be careful who you're around at the moment, because with the energy vampires, if you're giving too much, you may need to use Tourmaline in order to protect your auric field. Take 5, take time. Now, relating to this connection, so yeah, if you get appetite coming up a lot, it's because you're really burning that fuel. Now, you're creative and diverse things to that degree. Balance your lower chakras. Now, you're coming to this read romantically in the Queen of Swords energy, very firm on what you want. And I feel this to be you. Very firm to what you want, very firm to what you do want. Also looking at a scenario and assessing it and saying, hey, words need to match actions, but at the same time, it does feel there's certain things you're no longer committed to. And I don't feel it's this person. I feel it may be direct scenarios, and I'll pull a card for that external vibration of what it is, because this is what they're showing me internally. There might have been some adversity, conflict, third-party energy that has been affecting family. Some it has been past family, past connection, or a current one that they're in. It feels conflict, and it could be even energetically maybe the third eye on you, the green eye, so to speak, which is, yeah, it's green. Looking at your connection and where it's going, be it together or not, and having this jealous vibe connection coming through. So there has been a lot of conflict relating to this. You've seen enough. So in your mind, you've seen what you've seen, you know what you know, and you're coming through. You're looking at yourself, how far you've come. That would be right. Email. And you're looking at it and you're like, okay, how far have I come, i.e. Libra, and where are you going from here? So I do feel with the movement forward, you're looking at this. You do have compassion and understanding towards the situations. You understand you might have been in a similar predicament. You also might have had enough time to actually look at it. And you do know that in order to do this, even if you do have hopes and dreams and aspirations with this individual, in a sense, there is a heart chakra clearing, some sense of sadness, linking into potentially a scenario that needed balancing, having compassion and understanding. Yours is the first read I'm needing to pull a clarifier for. Might be to do with the past tribe, okay? Understanding, getting it, but looking at the bigger picture, there's adversity. You're moving away from the situation because you're looking at it like this is full of conflict. You know, not invest in it due to the fact it's not your side of the fence, I feel. And, you know, this individual, it's funny because it's almost like you guys are mirroring each other. So sun, moon, or rising might be matching. I do feel they're on the same page as you, but one side or the other is energetically trying to come to terms with where it stands, if that makes sense. Now, third eye, you're trying to really, what's the word? You're seeing the situation for what it is. I do feel this person sees the situation. They've been working hard on their life and what they're doing. You're focused on them. They're focused on you, even if you're not together. These external energies that have been trying to pull everything together in the new kind of position has been very challenging. Has taken a long time. These 5 energies, a lot of what you're doing right now is directly for 2021. But I do feel the truth is actually coming out, and there can be some people in your circular surroundings. That's why I kept saying tourbillon. Be careful of your auric field, jealousy, trigger points, things. The reason I say that is because it will only affect you if you feel that vibration inside. If you feel that vibration inside, book a reading and we can do the work on it. Moving that is then making peace with it and accepting maybe how people feel, how you feel, what it is, where it is, and you move, okay? Then you ascend. Once you ascend, the doors open for you. This person is extremely tired. This person is trying to tune into why things went wrong, what they need to do, following their hopes and dreams. Recognizing patterns. And I do feel in all these romantic reads, a lot of it is relating to the romantic interest, really having an awakening and looking at what resonates with them. Now, their crowning energy. Daydreams and decisions in reverse. I think they've already made their mind up. I'll pull a clarify. It is to do, it's not a dream. There you go. Stress and delays. They're to do with the karmic situation. I do feel that they've seen all they need to, because the bottom row I'm really feeling is them speaking, relating to this dynamic, having an understanding, you know, wishing things had been different, wishing they turned left or right, wishing they had been X, Y, and Z, coming to terms with it, right? For you, the outcome is freedom. The freedom is to be individually yourselves, to be in alignment and be able to both follow your hopes and dreams. This is what the outcome of this situation is, because the situation has become old and you do have a lot of history together. So I do feel this is a meeting of the minds. Where it's going after, if you do want to check in with me, especially come through for the twin flame check-ins, feel free to ask me a question, but I feel this is a resolve coming. So ultimately speaking, I feel any understanding heart chakra clearing, if you need to do a guided meditation, you can do a spiritual one in which you tune into that individual and it helps clear their heart chakra. But I'm really feeling your base chakra, solar plexus and sacral chakra very tight, Libra. Breathe. Your lower back, be careful for at the moment, okay? It is moving. Keep in alignment. Be prepared for the unexpected. Be it you're with this person or you're not, they're having an upgrade. And I do feel they're coming to terms with the scenario. They do know what this is and they do know where they're meant to be. And they're frustrated at the situation, and it can be to a point. I'll pull one card for you. What could it be that brings it to a head? And these will become extended later, where I do a more in-depth. A Tower. Love and light.